Hey, Todd with PowerMaster. Today we're going to walk you through the differences in Ford small block starters. There's a few things. It depends on the registration plate's going to be key, but it doesn't matter anymore if you have a small block Ford with an auto trans, a manual trans, the ring gear teeth. The best way to do it is to measure, and we're going to show you what you need to measure and show you the differences between the two starters. All right. So what we have here are two identical. These are both our Master Torque starters. But the difference on the small blocks that you're going to be looking for, there's two. There's going to be just the diameter of the mounting flange going into the registration plate, as well as the depth from the registration plate to your ring gear on your transmission. So let's take a look at the mount. In the registration plate, there's two different diameters you need to look at. Your registration plate's going to be either a 4.080 or it's going to have a mounting surface that's 4.130. And the other difference you're going to see, at least you can see it on the starters, is going to be the depth, meaning this one, you can see where the pinion gear is on this starter, sticking out much farther than this one. Now you can see this is where it's great to take your starter off and to know, because you're going to measure the depth from this mounting surface to the edge of your ring gear, and that's going to determine which one you need. And by looking at these, you can see you could obviously fit the 4.080 starter in where this is required, but if you do that, notice how deep this is sticking out, the pinion gear. This is already going to be engaged on the ring gear, so when you hit the starter, it's not going to shut off. That's why you need to make sure that you have the correct depth. Now that you understand what you need to check for when you're getting a new small block Ford starter, one last thing to consider is if you want to stick with your stock solenoid up in the engine compartment, then you just need to run a jumper in between the starter terminals. And we recommend a minimum of a 12 gauge wire, or you could get a little piece of copper and make a little bracket and pop it on your starter and you're good to go. Now if you have any questions about Ford starters, be sure to give us a call at 630-957-4019 or look us up on the web at powermasterperformance.com. Thanks for watching.